It's a chilly day in France today, and with this weather, it's the perfect time to sit at home with a steaming cup of something. Of course, in even better weather, to curl up with a blanket and enjoy a seasonal movie.
You know, I can't agree more. And nothing's more seasonal than our own personal interview with a man who warmed the hearts of so many, Napoleon Project. Let's go there now. Eh, bonjour, nous sommes là pour...
Your French is extremely poor. Speak.
I'm here with the press to interview. Could you spare a moment of your time, please? Just tell us about yourself.
I am the former Emperor of France.
Yes.
I'm the greatest war strategist in the world!
Okay, but you forgot to say...
Fear me! That's my name.
You would get it?
Name. Everyone knows my name. Europe knows my name. Napoleon Bonaparte.
Well, you speak of great conquests. Tell us about that.
Well, it all began on the Italian battlefield. We were badly outnumbered against the combined Austrian and Piedmontese army, but they were no match for my military skills. I attacked both armies one by one with ease. We sailed to Egypt to interrupt the British in their communications with India. I led various great expeditions. Soon after, we made our way to France. I led a coup to overthrow the French government. It was child's play. Pitiful directory. They had the nerve to appoint me as a consulate and expected me to be satisfied. I crowned myself emperor instead. Once I became emperor of France, I fixed the tax system. Rich peeps had to contribute to, as well as rebuilding the treasury altogether. I also introduced the Napoleonic Code, great code name by the way, which was implemented all across the country. It was one of my more impressive steps to reform France. Acting as a body of law that governed the people, property, civil procedures, my new code recognized equality among just about every citizen. And in the end, they still exiled me.
Okay, moving on. You were known for your education reforms, like the license.
Ah, yes. A brilliant idea of mine. All me. Great way to indoctrinate children. Okay, boys, starting at age 10, they go to school. Everyone loves school. The parents feel like they're doing them some sort of justice. I don't know. It's cheap. We pay for it. By age 16, they're ready for the military, the government, anything of use.
Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. You mentioned your code recognizing religious freedom. What were some of your other achievements about religion?
Oh, my achievements. Well, when that guillotine-obsessed lunatic, Robespierre and his little cronies, the Jacobins, decided to ban Christianity and the Catholic Church from France, I just had to do something. So, we brought him back. We even let the church come back. They had to give up some power, apologize to the Protestants, little things here and there.
2, 1. That's pretty impressive. What else did the Napoleonic Code accomplish?
Well, the Concordat of 1801 wasn't enough, What's religious toleration without equality for everyone? All citizens under the law. A big supporter of liberalism,
Well, when you say equality of all citizens, who exactly does that include? Now, having talked about how you gave the French people so many liberties, what did you implement that cost so many to say you actually took away their rights?
Oh, the French people. Precious, precious French people. I did so many things for them. I gave them everything, gave them so many rights, so many liberties. But the moment I try to maintain the empire I built from the ground up, they get so touchy. I had to implement a secret police. There's people plotting everywhere.
These are all great things.
I got a little iffy about
well, most
that,
of them at least.
Kill a man
but what got you exiled from France and stranded on this island?
I was unstoppable. Battle. Austria, Prussia, Russia. 1799 to 1815. Oh, the Napoleonic Wars. They love naming things, The other European countries were forming alliances to stop me, but by 1806, much of Central and Southern Europe was under my control.
But what took place during the other
If you must know,
nothing. Must have
in
been
1808, my army invaded Spain, forced King Charles IV to run away, but his people weren't as willing. They fought. Like animals, quickly, small actions, guerrilla tactics. That's what they like to call it. They likely wouldn't have been such a problem if it wasn't for that meddling British army. Unfortunately, by 1814, our defeat, our tie, our loss, was declared. The Peninsular War ended. With Russia. During our expedition, their army was afraid. They retreated. They burned everything on their way back, though. However, we made our way to Moscow. They burned that, too. Kind of impressive. In October, we finally decided to retreat. But they were waiting. Guess they weren't as dumb as I thought they were. The Battle of Waterloo began, and in the end, they exiled me. Me. My first addiction all the way to the island of Elba.
Wow, that's a lot of unfortunate events. But we aren't on the island of Elba. So, what happened next?
Well, I wasn't going to take this insult lightly. My empire, glorious empire, was left dismantled. How dare they? After all I did for these people, and they shipped me off to Elba. It didn't take long. By 1850, I made my way back to France, tried to throw another coup. You could say they weren't as excited to see me this time. I never learned Austria was there, Prussia was there, Great Britain was there with Russia? Who invited Prussia? Why were they there? I spent so many years making my empire, redrawing lines, and then suddenly they can now come together and just redraw my state lines. The name of this next alliance is a Congress of something. What's really important is then they exiled me again. And here we are, the island of St. Helena.
Ah, yes, truly unbearable. What an island paradise.
Yeah, well, anyway, after that personal interview with Napoleon, we now have the opportunity to interview a few other people. Let's go to one of our best, interviewing a few people on the street.
Alrighty, there's a Catholic and Huguenot over there. Let's go see what they have to say. Excuse me, what's your opinion on the former Emperor of France?
No problem with him.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, talk about religious freedom. Navigato.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, he's like so misogynistic and anti-mating and stuff. I totally get why all the men wanted him to rule. I mean, the bar is short and he can even reach it. We need a real queen and not a little short.
Duke Wellington! Stop! What are your thoughts about the former Emperor, Napoleon?
Napoleon. Oh! The short one! Oh, terrible.
Yes.
Terrible military commander. Terrible everywhere, including the realm of the ladies, that's for sure. Come get your girl, Napoleon. Yeah.
Hey, excuse me, sir.
Citizen! Shh, you know what? I'm doing something, so I can't help you right now, but you have a fun time. Yeah.
Sir Nelson, what are your opinions about Napoleon?
No comment.
Excuse me, sir? What do you know about Napoleon?
Napoleon! He was a real man, a traditionalist. He was the iconic of the Frenchmen.
Sir?
Napoleon was known for his silly little reforms after that hideous revolution. The people thought he was their savior, that he was destined to do great things. But all he is to me is a filthy cheater.
Oh!
He thought he could get away with having all those mistresses. I easily caught him with that Elizabeth brat at our own ceremony, talking to what I thought was a bar stool, only to find my dwarf of a husband.
She said what?
Stupid British wench.
Because of Napoleon, my son can go to school now.
Soft. Overrated. Pretty boy.
Sir Joseph, Sir Lucio, what are your thoughts on your brother Napoleon?
Should have been me. I'm the oldest. I deserve all the power. But no, he just put me in a position to babysit his stupid little Italian province. Gave me no political power.
I could honestly care less.
Alrighty. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This has been a wonderful time.
It was truly revolutionary.